How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. So the Cincinnati Reds find themselves on a bit of a, they was on a bit of a hot streak here heading into this San Diego Padres series, winning 11 of their last 13. Seeing guys like Castellanos, Winker, you had India, Stevenson, all batting over 300 in the month of June for these Cincinnati Reds, playing some pretty good baseball. I tell you what, too, let's hope India can keep this going. The guys started out promising this year, looked great, came into that little bit of a slump in there, if you will, which perfectly normal. You see that with all these young guys when they come into the league. You come in there, good hitters, bad hitters, whatever. They come in, start hot. Teams get the scouting report. They start to adjust. They pitch to him differently. And then it comes back to the hitter. Can he adjust, readjust, and continue to improve? Or is he going to be, buried in the league? India right now looking promising, like he's made some adjustments here, ready to go out there and play some good ball again, which is a good sign for these Cincinnati Reds, I think. You got Suarez batting, 217, which, doesn't sound great, but that's good for him. That's a pretty good start for Suarez for the month of June, to say the very least. So hopefully he's starting to turn things around a little bit. I think the third base thing's really going to help him. I mean, this is a guy who, mind you, the year he hit 50, struggled mightily the first half of the year. It wasn't pretty. And to see him go out there and think, it's very possible we see that again. We get to that second half, Suarez starts to get hot. He's not having to worry about playing that shortstop position as much, a little bit less stress on him from that standpoint. I think it helps him. And this is a guy, again, we already seen what Winker and Castellanos can do. I think this is a guy, too, that we've seen before. He can carry this team from an offensive standpoint. And it's great to have that many guys on this team, if you're the Cincinnati Reds, that can go out there and potentially get hot and carry this team. You'd say the same thing about Votto. He goes out there and gets hot, carry the team. They got so many good bats on this team. There's a lot to look forward to with the Cincinnati Reds. The problem is, as we know, it's the bullpen. What can the bullpen do? Not surprisingly, we've seen this bullpen start to pitch a little bit better, and this team starts reeling off a lot of W's. We get to San Diego, bullpen goes out there, Reds rally back, take the lead, the bullpen immediately goes out there, blows it, and then the leader loses the game. That's been the MO of this Reds bullpen. As we've seen this now with the West Coast team specifically. The Reds get hot, and the bullpen starts to go to shambles against these West Coast teams, and things start to unravel. It was, 5-1? 5-1 to start the year? And the same thing happened against Arizona for these Cincinnati Reds. So you really want to see these guys, if they can, keep the bullpen going. I mean, that's what it's going to be. But at the end of the day, it's a ride or die. Will this Cincinnati Reds bullpen keep this team in games? Because we've seen so far this year, clear as day, this is a group of bats, I think, that really goes out there and feels like they can win any game. They can win any game, any lead, or any deficit, come back and win. But the bullpen has to give them the chance. We've seen it time and again. They come back, they get the game closed, bang, give up some more runs, back, blowing them out. Reds haven't lost the game by one since Chicago in May. Think about that. Team likes to win those close games. Bullpen has to keep them in it. Really looking forward to what this Reds team can do the rest of the year. But I tell you what is very, very important. They got to win this game in San Diego today. They've got to split the series against the Twins. So it's been very Reds-esque over the last decade to go out there, win 8 games, and go out there and lose 7, lose 8, lose 9. All of that progress completely destroyed. They got to avoid doing that. They got to get over that hump. They got to string some wins together here. You get some wins in those last 3 games here on the road, head back home. Reds are looking like they're in good shape then. We'll see what they can do. Love you guys' thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.